You're listening to Miss Ruth's English Podcast. Hey Esther, you're a little late today. That's unusual for you.
I know. It's because I had to take the subway, and I underestimated how long it would take to get me here.
Why did you have to take public transit? Did something happen to your car? Or did you want to experience what it's like to travel in a tight, overcrowded space with lots of germs and BO?
Actually, I got into an accident yesterday.
What? Oh no. You're not injured, right? Are you okay?
No, don't worry, I'm fine. It wasn't serious, and I was wearing a seatbelt, just a fender bender.
What happened?
Well, I was at a busy intersection in my neighborhood, waiting for an elderly couple to cross before I turned right. The guy behind me was in the small blue sedan, and he was so impatient. He honked, and when I looked at him through my rearview mirror, he was waving his hand at me saying, "Go, go!" So as soon as the couple was safely on the sidewalk, he stomped on the pedal, expecting me to be already moving. But I wasn't that quick. I was still waiting a few seconds more when he rammed me from behind.
Geez, some people just shouldn't be allowed to drive. He should have his license revoked.
I know, right? I mean, I was just a second behind. God, drivers in Toronto are just so...
So what?
Well, sometimes I feel like I'll never fit in on the road here because I'm just not aggressive enough. Sure, in Vancouver, there are hotheads, but most drivers there don't feel like they have to run over people to get where they're going. It's easier being on the road there.
I totally get your frustration, even though I don't drive.
Why is that?
Because so many times I've seen drivers take unnecessary risks. For example, last night, while I was waiting to cross the street, an ambulance and a fire truck were approaching. But when all the pedestrians and most of the cars on the road froze, one lone wolf decided that the 20 seconds it would take for the emergency vehicles to go by wasn't worth losing, that he couldn't afford to lose any time. So right when the fire truck was passing through the lights, he took off, leaving only a few meters of distance between them. It was kind of scary, really, but I'm sure he was just so proud of himself.
Well, I hope the traffic cameras got a nice shot of his license plate.
Me too. Honestly, I think some drivers, they get a rush of adrenaline from pulling stunts like that. I'm sure he wouldn't have been late to wherever he was going if he had waited. I think they like the excitement of putting themselves in unnecessary life and death situations.
How funny! My boyfriend Raj was just saying that the other day after he saw someone jump a red light.